What up, YouTube? It's the Ways, and I'm Tia, and we're back with another video. Okay, I'm so excited for today's video. From the thumbnail, you probably already know that we are going to be reviewing the Gemini 2 palette by Melt Cosmetics. Yes, I'm so excited. I've had this palette for a minute. You've probably seen it and I bought way too much. The reason why I am bringing you this palette today, which should be, if I did what I was supposed to do, May 22nd, 2022, which happens to be my oldest son's birthday. Josiah, his birthday is May 22nd, and he is a Gemini. Gang, gang, okay? So I had to represent for my son. I did get the Gemini 1 palette, which is coming, okay? I have two Geminis, two male Geminis in my life that are very, very important. But I went with the Gemini 2 palette first. One, because my son's birthday is first and he is the youngest, so he'd be number 2. And then I'll bring you the number 1 palette for the other special Gemini in my life. So if you're interested in seeing this palette in all of its glory, then definitely please keep watching. But first, you already know the deal. Before we go any further, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the fam gang. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be updated when I upload a new video, and give me a quick big thumbs up if you're feeling the vibe on this channel. And remember, this is all free 99. All free 99. So during the intro, go ahead and get it poppin', and let's get into this palette. Lego. So these are swatches of the Gemini 2 palette in natural lighting on my skin tone. So I am so excited about this palette. You have probably already seen swatches of this palette. I have not swatched it and using it, but this is what she looks like. It's a beautiful color story. Very sultry. I love the red here. We have some pops of green, which I'm all about. You have a full-size mirror. This is a tan pen palette. Goes from light to dark. Very kind of grungy. This has been the vibe for this season, which is berry tones. And this is the only one like this that I have picked up or have been excited about. So we're going to jump right in, to be honest with you. And I'm so excited. This is the first Melt Cosmetics palette that I've ever tried. I've been so intrigued by Melt. I used to be a huge, hothead, okay, and all of their palettes really spoke to me because of Smoke Sessions, 420, what is the other one? They have a lot of Bud inspired palettes. Let's just put it that way. They have a Blueprint palette. They have a new palette that I want to try, but their reviews had always been iffy. But the Gemini palette was one that stood out, the original. And so when they dropped the one and then said we dropping the 2, that's peace. I had to pick it up. And I'm so excited to get my own review on this palette. It is absolutely beautiful, and we're just gonna jump right in. So let me get you a little closer. Hi. So, okay, just to let you know what I've done to my face. Yes, I've washed my face. I've primed my face. I went in with, did I go in with primer? I have not gone in with primer. Let me go in with primer. And this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dewdrops, niacinamide, all that good stuff. Whatever it's called. Okay, it's called Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Dewdrops. And we're just going to go in and prime. Normally I prime before I do my brows, but yeah, I was so excited to get in here and do this video. I really wanted to get this out for my son's birthday. He's my baby. He is, his name is Josiah. He is a freshman in high school. Sometimes I feel old. Sometimes I feel really young, you know. He has been my headache for the past almost 15 years. But I love him so much. He's so artistic. He's so loving, so sweet. He can be a little self-centered. And yes, I think we have that dual twin vibes, okay? But he is a great kid, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for him. So I asked him which colors I should use in this eye look. So that's what we're going to do, what he recommended. I will probably do a couple more looks with this palette in my Way Back Wednesdays, but it was so fitting to go ahead and use this palette. So also, besides that, I went in on my brows with the Pomade by Benefit Cosmetics, the brow pomade. This is in 3.75 warm medium brown. I have to say, these brows look freaking good, okay? And then I went ahead and cleaned them up and used the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Caramel to clean up my brows on the inside, on the outside, and to prime my lids as a concealer, just because I know how this works. And like I said, this is the first time me using a Melt Cosmetics formula. So I wanted to make sure that I knew, you know, what bases I was using that were familiar to me with using this new palette. So yes. So my son said for the colors, I'm going to put it upside down just so you don't get blinded. He said to go in with the color Gemini. I guess that's how this is said. Going with the color Lovesick. He said use the color Schmood. And he said use the color Boy Bum. Okay, so those are the 4 colors we're going to use in this look. These 3 and then this one. As you can tell, there are only 2 shimmers in this palette. And I'm not mad at that if these mattes are on fire. Okay, so let's get into it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this a pretty matte because, like I said, there are only 2 shimmers, and like I'm going to keep it really, really matte. So I'm going to go into the color Gemini. I have to look that up. I don't know what that means, but this one right here as a transition shade. Going ahead and make sure I have no creases. And I'm going to go in with a Rephr 27 brush right here into that color. Yes, that is a pretty mauve. I'm not a purple person, but the mauve, wow, look at the pigment on that color. Let me slow down. And this is a fluffy brush, so I really didn't expect to get that much pigment off the back, and I am excited. So I'm gonna just lay that in my crease, and I'm going to blend this out because I want it to be kind of smoked out. Wow, that color is nice. Black people.
What up, YouTube? It's
The Waye.
The Waye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and don't forget to leave a nice juicy comment on my mom's makeup. Oh, and this is for, if she hasn't told you, it's for Josiah Derek Solorzano birthday.
Dang, do we gotta give the whole name? Like,
he's a
okay.
Gemini. You know those Geminis.
But we love him. He's our baby. We can't even front. Like,
wait, do you want me to go get him? I should go get him. Let's go get him.
Okay, I'm just even out the eyes. She's so extra, you guys. Like, she's a different breed. She's a Capricorn. She one of those.
Why you gonna wait till we get his haircut tomorrow?
No, because the video has to be done before then. And she's filming right now.
The video don't have to be up until his birthday.
But she's filming right now.
But she can add snippet when he gets his haircut.
Yeah, yo, mom, that is right.
And an iron shirt.
Okay, maybe not, but
Oh my gosh, you guys. Like, they're ruining my video. Can I do what I need to do? So we're just going into the crease with this color. Wow, I really like... Jada, I need you to go now.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Don't forget to subscribe.
You're not going to be in that part. I'm not going to edit that out. So go.
I love you. Don't edit out the first part though. Bye-bye, I love you.
Wow. That is a really nice shade. I really like that. I could do this if I just wanted something. I feel like this is a neutral, like, on me, because I like so much color. So yes, and then this rougher 27 is perfect for blending. I'm really just kind of like, it's kind of tapered, so I'm getting it right into the crease and then just like smoking it out. I feel like this side is a little darker. I'm just gonna build this up a little bit. Okay, I like that this is a shade you can build up. I put it down and then I can go in a little deeper just in the crease. That's cool. So pigmented right off the bat, blends out nicely, doesn't look patchy or anything like that. Very good. I like that color, Gemini. So the next one we're gonna go into, I might have to add another color because I think I want to keep it kind of monochromatic with these berry tones, and then we'll add boy bum at the later plush mood. So I think I'm gonna go into a Lovesick, which is this red, which is one of the main reasons I wanted this palette. And I'm going because I want a red, and I hope it's red. Like, I hope it's not too mauve-y, but we will see. So I'm going to take a detailed blending brush by Sigma, and this is a E27, and I'm going to go into Lovesick. Oh, look at that pigment though. Okay, so I'm going to tap it off because I see how Gemini went, and I'm just going to bring this, pat this here. Yes. And just bring that into the crease a little bit on the outer V. I don't even feel like I need to do any more with that. I think it looks really pretty. I'm kind of confused on what people said about the melt formula, unless this is totally different formula. This is so easy to blend, so easy to work with, and I love that they show up on me. Yes, I really like that. And that's that. Like, that was so easy. I'm gonna bring it over a little bit more. Wow, I'm impressed by these. I'm blended. Like, I don't even do anything else. I am so impressed by this. Wow. Yes. Okay. I'm getting very excited. Okay, so I'm going to add a color because all the colors my son chose are very dark. And I think I'm going to keep it all matte except for my inner corner, which I'm going to use with Schmood. And we'll see how that does. It's going to be more of a grungy, dark inner corner rather than a very vibrant inner corner highlight. We're going to try something different. So I think the color that... So there's these three right here. Bella has a little bit of a peach tone. I don't know if it's picking up in the palette. Ladylike is more nude pink. And then Sweetheart has more of a pinky tone. I think that Ladylike is calling my name, so that's what we're going to use. I'm going to use a rougher 28 brush. And I'm just going to coat my brush in that, and I'm going to put it on the inner part of my lid. And see what it do. And I'm gonna kind of connect it to Lovesick. That's still really pretty. I don't think it went as bright as I wanted it to go, but still very pretty. I'm gonna take the Sigma brush. I'm not gonna add anything to it, and I'm just gonna tap out here with Lovesick. so everything is blended. I haven't watched very many reviews of this palette because I really wanted my own first impression, and I'm so happy. Plus, you know, a lot of people that I am subscribed to are not really my tone. There's a couple like Dr. Ash and Dr. Ash in her makeup, I think. Beauty and the Frizz, and actually she's lighter than me. But I just feel like there's not a lot that I follow my skin tone. So I don't even know if those two reviewed this palette, but I really wanted my own thoughts, and I'm so happy. Like, this is it. Okay, cool. I really, really like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of wipe off this brush, the Rephr 28, on my handy dandy color switch, which I'm absolutely in love with. I just washed it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Bella because I really want to be brighter. And I want to see how as many of these shadows perform. And I'm just going to take that color. I'm going to drop it right on the inside here. Just kind of go from light to dark. And that did something, so that's cool. Could even add like some concealer there when I do the inner corner highlight part, which this is probably going to be the color. Kind of switched it up. So I really want to be a little brighter in here. And maybe I should have thrown that color on my lid, but I think that's a great, it's like a wonderful little gradient. It doesn't look like too much. Wow, I'm in love. Okay, let me put on my foundation. Let me put on some concealer and a little bit of powder to set underneath my eyes, and then I will do my bottom lash line with you so you kind of see the inspiration behind the look. I'm so excited. Okay, I like that you're so up close and personal. So I got a little foundation on, a little concealer and powder or whatever. I will tell you what I did use on my face when we're done with this. But let's go ahead and do this bottom lash line, okay? We're going to go into the color Boy Mom. Aww. That's so fitting for Josiah. As you know, I'm not just a boy mom, but that's kind of cool. So we're going to take this color and we're going to kind of smoke it out like really big. And this is a Rephr 26, which is like a pencil brush. Let me make sure I'm in the camera for you guys. And I'm just going to wiggle this on my bottom lash line all the way through. Ooh, I have to swatch this color. Ooh, that is like a cool toned brown with like a green undertone. Stop it. I'm just gonna smoke this out. I'm gonna bring it down more, and I'm using this color because Josiah wanted me to use this color, which he didn't read it to say Boy Mom. Like, he had no idea. Even the way it's spelled, M-U-M. One thing about Josiah is he's a very smart kid. He is a very artistic. He can draw like nobody's business. He's really into anime. Like, he has an artistic ability that a lot of people don't have. Like, he is amazing when it comes to artwork. This brush is so soft to be a pencil brush. Like, I can't. He is definitely striving to do better when it comes to his reading and vocabulary and just his schoolwork in general. Like, he's got a whole different vibe going on once he hit high school. which I'm so proud about. But if he would have looked at this color and read Boy Mum, he wouldn't have known it was Boy Mum. I'm just being real. Like, it's okay. It's okay. We can't all be great at everything, but we can strive to be the best. Okay, so, dang, I used a lot of colors in this palette so far. I'm so excited about that. Then I'm going to take Bella again, which is the light color that we used earlier. And I'm just really going to saturate this in the inner corner highlight to be very, very bright. Now that I have concealer and maybe something for it to stick to. Okay. Then I'm going to take... I'm going to clean off this rougher brush, this rougher 26 pencil brush. On my color switch, of course. Man, go get you a color switch. I'm trying to go get you a color switch. It's a bomb. All right, so we're going to go into the color Schmood, which is one of the shimmers in this palette, which is right here with the pencil brush, because this is a color that he picked out. I am totally cool with the all matte look, but he wanted it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going... Ooh, so when I get my brush in here, it does pick up in the pan, okay? I have not swatched this, like I said, and maybe I should. Let's go ahead and swatch it. Ooh, that's a pretty bronzy red. Ooh, I could have just put this all over my face. Like, I could bathe in that color. I'm going to spray this, though, because I'm not putting it on my lid. I'm going to spray it a little bit. A little setting spray or whatever you have handy. And I'm going to kind of put it over Boy Mum. Just on the inner part. You know what? We're going to take it all the way, because that is kind of hot and vampy all at the same time. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I love this. I have no words. It's a vampy. Yeah, I'm just going to take Bella again, which is light color, and drop it in here. That is gorgeous. Okay, let me finish my eyes. Let me finish this face, and I will bring you the final look. Okay, this is the final look. Yes. I'm in love with this palette. Okay, you guys. Okay, let me bring it a little closer, because, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. But, yes, the Gemini palette. So, let me tell you what I finished this look off with, because if you didn't know, now you know. I'm feeling myself, okay? So, for concealer, I did underneath my eyes just use the same concealer that I used to clean up my brows, and use as an eyeshadow base, which is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, which never disappoints. Never disappoints. I use it underneath my eyes. So light, so cool, good coverage. Absolutely love this concealer. Normally I don't use it on under my eyes, but I do like it. It was easy and simple to use. For foundation, I pulled out an old one, y'all. Like, I was like, oh, you're in my collection? Let me try you out again. But this is the Morphe 2 foundation, and this is in the color Hit of Ginger. And I absolutely, really, 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 really like this foundation. It is Morphe. There's a lot of stigma around Morphe, but I can say that this is one of the hits from their line if you want a light to medium coverage concealer, which actually it covered up some of these dark spots, though. Don't play. For powder, I went in with what I'm loving right now, which is the Charlotte Tilbury powder. It has 10 million names for this one little powder, but I went in with this for number 2 all over under my eyes and all over my face, just to set this foundation down a little bit, because it is a natural finish foundation and does give a nice little glow. For my cheeks, I went in with the Ofra Cosmetics Charm Your Cheeks Mini Mix a palette, which I got from BoxyCharm, and I went in with this shade on the end, which is called Rendezvous. I just wanted to give a pink hint and do something a little different, so that's why I went in with that. And as you can see, it shows up very, very nicely. What else? What else? What else? Before I get to the main event, the main attraction, besides the eyes, are these lips. Stop. Stop. This is by Kaleidos, and it is the Cloud Lab Lip. And this is in Queen of the Night. And I don't know if it's doing something for you, but it's definitely doing something for me, okay? I am in love with this look. So vampy, so neutral, but with a kick. I'm in love. So, yes. Oh, I guess. And my lashes. I went in with the Lash Idol from Lancome, which I am loving. And this is in black, non-waterproof. I probably need to go get me a new one, but I love how my lashes came out with this look. So yes, I'm so excited. This is an awesome palette. This just made me want to get all of them. And if you know me, I would have probably wanted to stay over here in these grungy greens. So I'm glad that we were able to use what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors in this palette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors to do this look, but it's so effortless. Schmood really stood out for me when I put it over Boy Mom, which I would like to use on my lid. All of these colors were beautiful. Like, I thought these 3 were gonna be but they all have a different tone to them, and they can be mixed with other palettes. And yes, I'm so excited that I got this palette. If you don't have the Gemini 2 palette, go get you one. Like I said, I've been wanting to play with this, but I really wanted to represent my son, Josiah. Happy 15th birthday, son. I know he's probably not watching because he's not really into makeup, which I don't mind that he's not, okay? But he also does YouTube too, so he's helped me a lot with getting my channel started. The banner that you see that says Tia Waye on my channel, he made that, you know, and I kept it up there. Granted, I could come up with something different, but I said, you know, my son helped me with this when I was at my lowest on trying to get into these YouTube streets, and he ensured that I looked like I was playing the part, okay? Like, he has my back to the fullest. I know we go at it, but what 14, 15-year-old son doesn't go at it with their mom? Like, he is my heart, and I love him. Happy birthday, Josiah. If you got to the end of this video, I'm so happy that you stayed with me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if you're feeling this look and you're feeling the vibe on this channel. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of the fam gang. And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I upload a new video. Yes. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Peace.